Shawn Rech, you're hereby on fucking notice, dude. I'm challenging your ass. Straight up. $16 million, Shawn. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what's inside that bank, sweetheart? There's $16 million in that bank. Okay? Now, the reason why I came up with $16 million is because, $16 million on Kelly's Heroes. Why not? Why not? So, your price is $16 million. So, tell you what. I have dropped into Daily Wire some of my work. My whole frickin' library. Okay, so they got my library. And I gave them permission. They got license to use it. It's going to cost them, though. But I'll tell you what. Stephen Avery writes out a jail cell check, jail stationery, just draw it out and write it in. And write out a check to Malibu Grailor Productions, Grailor, it's written down there. And give me that gel piece of paper with Stephen Avery's handwriting on it. That's all I need. That's all I need. If Stephen Avery would write me a $16 million check written on Fox Hills Resort or whatever he's at now, and send it to me, that's all I need. Because then I know that Stephen Avery got my message. And then, of course, the whole jig will be over, and then now my freaking shit's gone. Okay, fuck. They'll be out by the end of the week, you know. But I'll tell you what. $16 million. I'm comfortable. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get a $16 million check from you, and I already know it. So, it's no big deal. Here's the deal. We're going to take your piece of shit. Candace Owens, yeah, Daily Wire. Yeah, okay, I'll get the subscription to it. And I'll write it out. Okay? I'll write that out. All 10 episodes. Not a problem. Get all the cuts in there, everything else like that, right? And then I will go back and destroy you in place. Or, better yet, instead of going through all the bullshit, why don't I just write a screenplay and my team write a screenplay? So, tell you what. I'll have Stephen Avery write out a check to my team, $1 million apiece, if we win. If we win. We get nothing if we lose, but we're not going to lose because there is no lose. This is the truth, this is the way it is, and that is all, and the only problem is that you have not accepted it yet. But yet it stands for you're eligible too. So, Shawn, how about if I write a screenplay and my team write a screenplay and we all stand to get $1 million, contractual $1 million each. So that screenplay is going to cost you $12 million. Or anybody that wants to screenplay, it's going to cost you $12 million bucks. That's $4 million left over, because it's a total of $16 million. I don't know what to do with that $4 million yet. I think one of the $4 million is going to go to Eric Oze's estate. And there's this other woman. Fuck, I didn't know her very well, but she died. Sharon Sunshine? Is that? I'll have to look it up. It's somewhere in my records. I didn't know her very well. I knew who she was, but anyway, she needs $1 million for her estate. Okay. There's $2 more million left over. What am I going to do with those $2 million left over? Well, one of them, okay, I'm the 13th. I get $1 million. And then I got 12. Plus me, not 11 and me. There we go. So I'll just add another person on. So I got 12 people to add on to my team. 12 only. I got 2 to go to Eric Jose and Sharon Sunshine. You got me. Correct me. Tell me who that was. Denise Renee? Rainey? Denise Rainey? Is that her? I think that's her. Either way, I remember her. I honor her work. Okay? Right or wrong, the fact is she had her ass in the grass. I respect that. I got $1 million left over. Okay. Malibu Grailor Productions, $1 million. Boom, there you go. Everybody sign up. There it is. I need $16 million. I'll write a screenplay for $16 million and I will kick your ass. I will kick your ass. Here's the reason why. You're fucked, that's why. You started off with Teresa's dead, it's her rapport, and then you went on from there, and it's her key, and then you went on from there, and then you just fucked yourself because you're screwed in the head, because you do not know what the fuck you're doing. You're just a monkey over there on fucking Final Draft. You're a fucking idiot, that's what you are. And you got this idiotic fucking bullshit out here that you walked in there with an agenda. Of course you walked in there with an agenda. But you even have the wrong fucking agenda at that. Even if you were going to, if I'm going to adopt your philosophy, this is what I would do. Link is a fucking hero. Okay? Colburn's a hero. Manawha County, Herman's a hero. Both the Herman brothers are heroes. All these people are heroes because they didn't set Stephen Avery up. They assisted in the sting operation that didn't go that way. And then after the fact, then they had to go ahead and go with the program, go with the flow, go with whatever. Okay, because it didn't go that way. Because they wouldn't accept it. They wouldn't accept the sting results of the sting operation. Manawha County sting operation against its higher ups. Okay? Yeah. What did Calumet have to do with it? Calumet had nothing to do with it. Who was going to lose their ass in Calumet County? Huh? Nobody. What the fuck were they in there for? Then they had to move everything, go over there and fuck. Alright? No. The lower echelon personnel in the Manawha Sheriff's Department would not set Stephen Avery up. The higher echelon in the Manawha County Sheriff's Department ordered the lower echelon personnel to do their dirty work to save their ass and the district attorney's ass from Stephen Avery's lawsuit. $36 million plays a little bit of a role in it, you know. And Herman and everybody else wouldn't do it. So they kept tipping off Chuck Avery. So Chuck Avery was scheduled to have it that day when the airplane flew over and they didn't find it. So now they have to send in ground troops. Why? Because they didn't take no for an answer first. So they stuck it out there. If you want to keep on pushing it, we'll stick out a blue, black, and gray vehicle in the place of an all-green vehicle. How ridiculous is that? And then stick it out there. Have photos of it before they put it out there. Put it out there. And it's obviously it's the most obvious sting operation in the world. Okay? And there you are, still trying to pound a dead horse. Your shit's over a decade old. Your shit is over a decade old. old. None. Your shit is old. We got new shit now. We got good people. We got top notch. I will pick the top 12 most badass in this subject matter on my team. Okay? So you want to make that bet? You want to do that? $16 million bucks. We're going to make it, and we're going to steal it, and anybody that wants to buy it, the rights to it, boom, have that. The rights to it is $16 million bucks. Distributed. Lord Keck, would you like $1 million bucks? All right, get your ass back in here. Casey Oliver. Oh, the buddy don't mean that. $1 million, Casey. Yeah, $1 million. I don't need $1 million. I'll pick up $1 million change walking down the fucking street. Bullshit. For $1 million. Casey Oliver, you're gonna jump your ass back in. Casey Oliver does convicted murder. Allie Apperson, convicted murder for $1 million. Laura Keck, the Flex Cutie on convicted murderer for $1 million. Okay. Milbillie for convicted murder for $1 million. Paul Capaldi, yeah, you've been silent for a while. I wonder why. What's your problem? You was all up into it with arrogance. Anyway, $16 million bucks. That's my price. Pay it, or somebody else will. Rech, John, here's the deal. We're going to kick your ass, and you're going to owe Daily Wire pretty much every cent they ever got. You're going to owe their ass, plus their reputation, plus, oh, you're so fucked. You should have done your homework, dude, but you didn't do your homework. You just walked in there with the preconceived idea that Teresa's dead without any thought whatsoever at all. It's a foregone fucking conclusion. Officer Tatum, yeah. I want you to start an investigation in the missing person report, Teresa Mirhalbach. She's dead. Is that how a law enforcement officer does things? Officer Tatum, tell you what. I will write you investigating this case. I will write you and Candace together investigating this case as if you were, both were seasoned detectives. What do you say? Here's what you'll find. You'll find the phone going over here to Chuck. You'll find that Teresa Mirhalbach drove a 6P3 Deep Jewel Green because Officer Tatum himself decided to fly his ass over to Green Bay, walk into Lemieux Toyota, go to the parts department, sit down there. No, go over to the paperwork department. Sit down there and say, what happened to Teresa Mirhalbach's original purchase agreements and everything that she bought her RAV4 from you? And they'll say, they ain't got it because it's been taken from them. Right out. They didn't even give you a copy of it. You have no records of it whatsoever. And any records you had of it is now purged anyway. So, dead end. Ask what happened to Karen K. Yeah, she worked over there. Say, yeah, what? Well, we had to terminate her. Why? Because she gave Richard Boyd the information that Teresa was driving a 6P3 Deep Jewel Green Toyota RAV4 inconsistent with the vehicle that which Stephen Avery and Brendan Dassey was convicted with. Okay? You'll get that. You and Candace together. You want to sit there in a nice little control booth and talk shit Whoa, the key cabinet and the fuck off. I don't give a shit. You, Officer Tatum, Candace Owens, Brandon, get on a fucking airplane, fly your ass over to Wisconsin, go to Green Bay, Toyota, Lemieux Toyota, there it is. Walk in, ask for Bob Lemieux, okay? Bob. Ask Bob. Get on the phone and ask, what's the door handle number? It doesn't matter if it's a 760 or a K95. You know why? Because now they have a K95, but the door handle is still turquoise, which is green, or not green, but blue. So, even though it says 760 over here, all one color, K95 is all one color because they gave Steve Bogle the color of the door handle. Dark turquoise, it says. Well, it's an all one color vehicle. It's a 760. It's still a 760. They're just saying K95 and it says 760. But it didn't change the part number. It didn't change the part that you order. So in a K95, your part you ordered is 202. All right? 202 black. But that's for a K95. If you had a K95, they tell you 202. But this is a K95, but it's actually a 760 because they gave you 760. They can't dark turquoise. Door handle. The parts didn't change, just that changed. That's all they can get out of the Toyota. But it didn't change all the parts. They just got this. It's covered. It's bullshit. You'll still get the same green door handle if you order 760 or if you order 6 feet or you order K95. You get the same door handle, but it's not supposed to be that way. Well, how did I get that? Well, because I kept calling up and saying, hey, man, you know you got the wrong fucking vehicle. So they had to go back there and they did something. We'll figure it out. Shawn, yeah, you fucked Candace over. You know it, I know it, we all know it. Your shit's so old that it's we've gone through all of this stuff that you're going to bring up. We've gone through it. We debated it. We debunked it. It's been gone for years. And now Candace Owens is bringing up decade-old shit as if it's something brand fucking new. It ain't. Oh, okay, so they switched they did some camera operating shit. Who gives a fuck? Here's the point. One is I can write a screenplay with my friends and cohorts. Okay. For $16 million, we'll write you a fucking accurate screenplay. Mwah. Tight as a bullfrog's ass. You know how tight that is? That's watertight, okay? We will give you the tightest, best screenplay on this subject matter so far, period. We're the real, true shit. And there you go. Stephen Avery, yeah. Go tell Kathleen T. Zoner that on the 31st of October of 2005, when you were supposed to have murdered Teresa Marie Halbach, that the landline for 920-755-8715 went to the Avery Auto Salvage office straight to Chuck, his brother. And his brother tried like hell not to set him up, but ended up setting him up anyway and then having to go along with the story. But they tried. Okay? And that's what happened. Shawn Rech, yeah. Get a hold of me. You won't. You won't. I'm gonna rip you the fuck up. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rip you a new asshole. You fucked with Candace. You pissed me off. She's out there innocent, and they're making her out to look like... Fuck. It's a bad look, man. A bad look. All bitchy, snotty. Fuck. It's not the Candace Owens I remember. Anyway, yeah, she's a real bitch. She's just nasty. You know, it's just not a good look. And she's preaching the wrong shit. Yeah. You're all about the documentary and shit like that. You lost the fucking story a long time ago. I told you that. I'll write you a screenplay for $16 million, dude. Okay. So we get all together, we do a screenplay, and you didn't say that you would pay $16 million for a screenplay. Good. I know somebody else I will. But my problem is that you have option of first refusal. See, you have to refuse it before I can go offer it to somebody else that has the money that I can cash it out like that. Okay? But... Shawn, Rech, yeah, you have option of first refusal. The problem with that is you can't change anything because it's true. If it isn't true, it's not there. So therefore it's true. It's true, as accurate as can possibly be made. Okay? And the premise is that Tristan's not dead. You and me. You and me. Malibu Grailor Productions has a $1 million reward out for only 12 contributors to this screenplay. Only you are authorized. Yeah. Only 12. We only have a position for 12 people. I already know who those 12 people are. They're solid. That's my top pick. They're the best of the best. And I'm taking your ass on. My team versus your ass. Next, Daily Wire has options for first refusal. Okay. If you don't pay me $16 million, Ben, I'm taking it to Hollywood, and I'm going to have a receipt that Shawn Rech refused me. I'm going to have a receipt that you refused me, and when I go back down to Malibu, I know right where to put it. Slap. Lay that screenplay down. Collect my check, cash that motherfucker, and distribute my money out to my people. My people have to get paid. They get paid. When they're all done getting paid, then I get paid. I don't get paid until they all get paid. They get paid first. I'm Malibu Grailor Productions. I approve this message. Okay? Shawn, you know what? You just bought yourself a fucking war.